morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Washington High School in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It is the second game of our basketball doubleheader here on Live Ticket TV. Longtime rivals Gorman and Sioux Falls, Washington, squaring off on the boys' side. David Brown with you here from the Sioux Falls, Washington High School Gymnasium. Both these teams have 5 wins and 2 losses coming in, and they are both coming off of solid victories. The Knights took care of business against Watertown last Friday, 79-48, while the Warriors escaped the capital city with a 77-73 victory over Pierre. O'Gorman is led by 3 seniors averaging more than 10 points a contest. Noon Dude, 11.5 points, a little more than 3 rebounds a game. The 6'4 senior, Caleb Terveen and Austin Terveen, 6'2 seniors. Caleb averaging 10.5 points a game. Austin, a little more than 13 points a contest. For Washington, they are also led by a couple of seniors in Tommy Hoffman and Lucas Johnson. Each of those guys averaging more than 14 points a game. Both the Knights and the Warriors receiving votes in the latest Class AA poll, both looking to gain some momentum here as we approach the midway point of the season. Earlier this evening in the girls' matchup, the highly anticipated girls' matchup between number 1 O'Gorman and number 2 Washington. It was O'Gorman prevailing with a 70-53 victory to remain undefeated at 7-0 and increase their winning streak to 34 games overall. Sydney Terveen led the way for the Knights with 24 points. Ruby Moore had 20 for O'Gorman in that one. O'Gorman has now won 34 consecutive games dating back to the end of the 2022-23 season. But as we turn our attention to the boys' matchup, this should definitely be interesting. A lot of senior-laden squads, a lot of upperclassmen on both these sides, and we will get a look at our starting lineups as they are being introduced for you here. First for O'Gorman, Noon Dute, the 6'4 senior. He was on the bench to start the season. He has been moved into the starting lineup, and he has responded, averaging double figures for the Knights. Caleb Terveen, great distributor, great scorer, 10.5 points per game. Austin Terveen, a tremendous shooter, 13 points per game for the senior. Mason Clark, number 10, being introduced right now. Averaged just a point per game last season, averaging 5 points, 3 assists a game this season. And Jackson Bjorkman completes the starting lineup. Everyone in the O'Gorman starting lineup above 6 feet. Bjorkman, number 13, averaging 8.5 points and 7 rebounds. Derek Roby in his 20th season at O'Gorman, 39 years coaching total, 557 career victories, 315 of them coming with this O'Gorman Knight squad. We'll flip it over to the home squad from Sioux Falls, Washington. Sam Baskin, 6'1" senior, being introduced. A little more than 8 points per game, 3 rebounds a contest. Tommy Hoffman, quarterback for the football team, guard for this basketball team. He leads them in scoring, 14.5 points per game. Brennan Verhey, 6'1" senior, 4 points, 3 rebounds a contest. I mentioned Lucas Johnson, number 14 earlier, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He certainly fills a stat sheet. And then Jace Woods, number 22, he can certainly fly, 8.6 rebounds a contest for the 6'3" junior, Jace Woods. Washington led by Jeff Tobin. These two teams split the regular season matchups last season, each winning on their home floor. Washington won 60-50 on January 24th, 2024. O'Gorman won 70-43 on February 9th in the OG Gym. We are set to get underway here. Jace Woods wins the tap for Washington. Warriors in the home white uniforms with the orange numbers. O'Gorman in the road blue uniforms with the white numbers. Lucas Johnson off the front iron on the opening 3. Offensive rebound, Sam Baskin. Tommy Hoffman working inside, goes with the left. Nice move by Tommy Hoffman. As I mentioned, both these teams with identical 5-2 records. That one went off of the knee of Caleb Terveen, back over to Washington. Verhey tried to find Johnson on the cut. Ball ricochets into the hands of Jackson Bjorkman. Terveen off on his initial triple. Caleb Terveen, that is. Rebound by Jace Woods. Johnson got caught in the corner, able to get it to Verhey. Sam Baskin on the drive. Nice cut inside. Verhey puts it up and in. Four nothing Warriors here, a minute and a half in. Austin Terveen on the baseline with the reverse. Can't get it to go. Jace Woods, the crossover. Kicks it back out to Hoffman. Deep 3 is in and out. Duke chasing down the loose ball for the Knights. Caleb Terveen working off a screen from Duke. To Austin Terveen. Duke, step back 3. Deep shot off. Offensive rebound, Terveen. Good cut inside by Bjorkman. And he got hacked by Verhey. It'll be Jackson Bjorkman going to the line. Bjorkman, an 80% free throw shooter coming in. Able to hit the first. Knights on the board. Bjorkman hits them both. 4-2 Washington. In the corner, here's Hoffman driving baseline. Able to get it over to Baskin. Corner 3 in and out. On the drive, Clark got cut off by Hoffman. Austin Terveen back out to Clark. Here's Duke working against Woods in the corner. Clark for 3. Rebound by Woods. Verhey in the corner to Lucas Johnson. Back up top, Hoffman working against Clark. The spin in the lane, the left hand. Can't get it to go. Mid-range from Austin Terveen. Hoffman got a piece of the ball, but he also got a piece of the arm. First personal foul on Tommy Hoffman.
Personal foul number 4, Tommy Hoffman, his first personal, second Warrior team foul.
So that'll put Austin Terveen at the line, O'Gorman's leading scorer. Shorts the front end of that one.
Now in the game for the Warriors, number 15, Ben Sprecher.
Terveen goes 1 of 2 at the line. All 3 of O'Gorman's points have come from the stripe. They have yet to hit a field goal 3.5 minutes in. 4-3 Warriors. Sprecher. Offensive rebound, no good by Woods, but Sprecher with the third opportunity for Washington. Terveen working against Woods. The scoop. Somehow got that to go between the trees of Washington. Sprecher at the high post, over to Lucas Johnson. Hoffman on the baseline, rejected by John Lent. Clark on the drive, tough take, couldn't finish. Lent, offensive rebound and putback. Gorman with his first lead at 7-6. Here's Sam Baskin. Over to Johnson. Baseline shot goes in for Lucas Johnson.
Basket by Lucas Johnson.
Terveen tried to find Lent. It will stay with the Knights.
Now in the game for the Warriors, number 1, Sam Ewing. And for the Knights, number 30, Caden Ewing.
Couple of subs in for each side. Dute, the crossover on Woods. The floater in the lane is off. Putback goes in. Excellent effort by Noon Dute. Baskin to Ewing in the corner. Nearly stolen by Mooney. Shot clock under 10 for Sam Baskin and the Warriors. Weaving through traffic, Baskin with the floater. Tatum Mooney, a little bit short, tried to get his own rebound. It's Lent who comes away with it. Mooney on the drive, got bumped by Woods.
Personal foul number 22, Jace Woods. His first personal, third Warrior team foul.
First on Jace Woods.
Number 10, Brendan Verhey. Number 1, Sam Ewing.
Had 4 lead changes in this first quarter alone. 10-9 Washington currently, with 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 3 is offline from Bjorkman. Gorman with a second chance opportunity. Down low, Lent had it poked away. Bjorkman got it back. Then we're going to have a travel on Camden Cece. Sprecher will try a three. Off the back iron, rebound by Lent. Cece leading the charge here for O'Gorman. On the drive. It was cut off and it was stolen. Up ahead, the feed. Plus the foul. Lucas Johnson with a chance at a three-point play.
Personal foul number 30, Tate Mooney. His first personal Gorman team foul. Basket by Johnson was good. He's at the line for the Warriors, shooting one.
Johnson cannot complete the three-point play. Lead is 3 for Washington, 12-9 here, with a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Lent in the lane, kicked it out. Terveen in the corner for three. Sam Glassard with the board for Washington. Sprecher open for three. About a 2.5 second difference, shot clock and game clock here as we approach 30 seconds in the opening quarter. Mooney, deep three goes in. We're tied at 12. Johnson got Mooney in the air. That'll be the second foul on Tate and Mooney.
Johnson's at the line for the Warriors, shooting two.
Johnson off on the first for Washington. Johnson hits the second.
Number 3, Sam Baskin for the Warriors.
15 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Clark working against Hoffman. Over to Terveen. Terveen nails it before the end of the first quarter, and O'Gorman retakes the lead. 14-13 after one here at Washington. We're back after this on Live Ticket TV.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create
Second quarter about to get underway. 14-13. O'Gorman with the lead over Washington. David Brown with you here from the Sioux Falls Washington High School Gymnasium. Second half of our doubleheader here on Live Ticket TV. It was the O'Gorman women defeating Washington 70-53 earlier to extend their overall winning streak to 34 games and improve to 7-0 on the season. Both the O'Gorman and Washington boys 5-2 on the year. As we approach the midway point of the high school basketball season, Noon Dude off on the corner three. Scramble for the loose ball, eventually corralled by Washington. Hoffman tried to quarterback it down to Lucas Johnson, but it was batted away by Terveen. Austin Terveen on the drive, blocked by Woods. Back out to Clark, over to Bjorkman, working against Lucas Johnson. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. Will Jackson Bjorkman.
Foul is on number 14, Lucas Johnson. His first personal, first Warrior team foul in the second quarter.
Bjorkman with 4 points and 4 rebounds here.
He's at the line, shooting one.
And Bjorkman does complete the three-point play, largest lead for either side right now. Knights up by 4. Hoffman had it stripped away by Clark. It will stay with the Warriors.
Warrior basketball.
Here's Hoffman down low. Turnaround shot from the elbow is off. Verhey fighting for the loose ball, gets the offensive rebound. Jace Woods nails the three. Second chance opportunity for Washington.
3 points, Sam Meskin.
Clark, the stutter step, the drive, and the finish. Nice move by Mason Clark. Woods working against Bjorkman. Offensive rebound. Putback is good. Austin Terveen stops in the lane. Can't connect. Noon Duke with the offensive rebound. Both teams taking advantage of their offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities. Johnson to Woods in the lane. Woods spinning, turning, and connecting. That's 7 straight for Jace Woods. Caleb Terveen on the drive. Bjorkman the offensive rebound. Again, second chance opportunities. Hoffman, another spin in the lane, tried to get it back out to Johnson, nearly poked away by Dute. We're going to have a 30-second timeout here by Jeff Tobin and the Warriors. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's a 3-point edge for O'Gorman, 23-20.
Step up your game with Avera Orthopedics, the official sports medicine provider for Washington High School athletics. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely.
Sioux Falls, Washington, 5-2 on the season, receiving votes in the Class AA poll. Technically, they would be 6th if the poll extended past the top 5, and O'Gorman would be 7th. Head coach Jeff Tobin saying that they still need to make some improvements on the offensive side. Need to get easier baskets, value possessions more, move the ball well. We've seen both the Warriors and the Knights being physical, getting in there, getting some extra rebounds, extra opportunities. And a good back and forth early so far in the second quarter. 3-point edge for the Knights over the Warriors. Woods. Back out. Lucas Johnson for 3. That evens things up.
3 points, Lucas Johnson.
Woods went for the steal. Dooch got bumped. Stolen away by Lucas Johnson. Baskin. Down low, Verhey. Got his own miss. Austin Terveen off on that three. That ends a string of about 7 consecutive possessions in which each team scored. Jace Woods working inside, left that one short, rebound by Lent. Noon-Dute squares up. Can't hit the three. He was given all kinds of space. We're going to have an over-the-back loose ball foul on Camden Cece.
Foul was on number 15, Camden Sioux. His first personal Gorman team foul in the second quarter.
Back come the Warriors. Here's Sam Ewing on the drive. Puts it home.
Sam Ewing.
Lead is 4 for the Warriors. Swing it over to Cece. Terveen sidesteps and nails the three. Pretty shot by Austin Terveen.
Austin Terveen for three.
Here's Lucas Johnson up top. The drive, the hang, and the finish. Lucas Johnson now in double figures with 10.
Last basket was Lucas Johnson.
Terveen sizing up Woods. Lent up top over to Cece. Shot clock under 10 for O'Gorman. Terveen, that's a deep three. Rebound by Jace Woods. Two minutes to go here in this first half. Sprecher nails the outside shots. Ben Sprecher, the 6'4 sophomore, doubles the Warrior lead to 6. Logan Mebius can't hit the open three. Out of bounds over to Washington.
Pair of fours now in the game for the Gorman Knights. Number 4, Caleb Terveen. And for the Warriors, number 4, Tommy Hoffman. Warrior basketball.
Here's Ewing working against Cece. Johnson over to Sprecher. Sprecher finds a cutting Tommy Hoffman. The lead is 8 for the Warriors. Caleb Terveen, the floater in the lane. Johnson caught on the baseline, looking for someone, eventually finds Hoffman. Hoffman will uncork a three, that's off. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Austin Terveen steps into a three, can't connect. About a 1.5 second difference shot clock and game clock. Jeff Tobin imploring Tommy Hoffman to slow things down. Lead is 6 for the Warriors here. Hoffman being hounded by Terveen. They're going to get Terveen with the reach-in foul. Just the second team foul of this quarter.
Personal foul number 4, Caleb Terveen, his first personal.
Shot clock now off here. Hoffman, the crossover, weaving through traffic. He got fouled on the floor.
Personal foul number 5, Austin Germain. His fifth first personal, third Oklahoma team foul.
6 3/10 left here in the second quarter. Hoffman, the floater in the lane, is off. Lent the board, got it off in time, and just a bit outside. Fun-paced first half here from Sioux Falls, Washington. It is the Warriors with a 6-point lead over the Knights, 34-28 here after the first 16 minutes. We'll be back at the start of the third quarter on Live Ticket TV.
Power Agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Out here, you'll learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Third quarter about to get underway here in Sioux Falls. It is Sioux Falls, Washington with a 34-28 lead over Gorman. The second half of this girls-boys doubleheader here on Live Ticket TV. David Brown with you here. Good back and forth between both these squads in that first half. Multiple leads change, but Washington pulled away just a little bit in that second quarter, toward the end of that second quarter, which is why they have this 6-point lead. Lucas Johnson leading Washington with 10 points. Jace Woods with 9. Tommy Hoffman and Brennan Verhey with 4 apiece. Austin Terveen with 8. Jackson Bjorkman with 7 for O'Gorman. Both these teams coming in with records of 5 and 2. Trying to establish some momentum here as we approach the halfway point of this high school basketball season. Third quarter underway here. Warriors going left to right as you see it. Tommy Hoffman on the backdoor cut. Got caught a little too far underneath, but an offensive rebound for the Warriors. Hoffman will try a 3. In and out. Rebound by Mason Clark for O'Gorman. And he gets fouled from behind by Sam Baskin. Here's Noon Dute in the corner to Clark. Terveen stops and pops from the elbow but can't connect. Rebound by Hoffman. Terveen nearly picked off that pass from Hoffman but couldn't corral it from going out of bounds. It will stay with Washington. Hoffman on the drive with the left hand. Nice move by Tommy Hoffman. Terveen wide open for 3. Too strong, rebound Baskin. Here's Verhey back to Lucas Johnson. Triples just offline, rebound by Terveen. Dute driving down the middle, foul on the floor. They're going to get Jace Woods with the personal. That'll be his second.
Personal foul number 22, Jace Woods. Second personal, second Warrior team foul.
Caleb Terveen. Baseline floaters off. Bjorkman able to clean up the mess for the Knights. Jackson Bjorkman up to 9 points now for O'Gorman. Jace Woods driving baseline. Got hacked on the way up.
Personal foul number 10, Mason Clark, his first personal.
Personal foul on Mason Clark for O'Gorman. Woods at the line. First one rattles in. He's in the double figures now with 10 points to go along with 3 rebounds. Woods coming into this game averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds a contest. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lead back up to 8 for the Warriors. Clark driving toward the middle. The kick back out. Here's Caleb Terveen. Had it poked away and stolen. Up ahead, Tommy Hoffman. Back to Baskin, who can't corral it. Opportunity missed there for the Warriors. Dute underneath. Clark. Back out Terveen. Rebound by Verhey. Hoffman spinning left. Good again for Tommy Hoffman. First double-digit lead for either side, and Derek Roby and the Knights are going to take a quick timeout here. Lead has grown to 10 here, 40-30. 5:28 to go in the third period.
Washington High School and our partners of Vera Health, First Premier Bank, IB.
Well, Gorman looking to bounce back after a couple of disappointing seasons by their standards. Went just 7-14 in the 22-23 season, 10-11 last season. But off to a good start so far this year at 5-2. Reached back-to-back state championships in 2021 and 2022, losing to Sioux Falls Roosevelt each time. 6 titles this century for O'Gorman, 2006, 2007, 3 in a row in 2010, 2011, 2012, and then their last state title came in 2017. It's a varsity squad for O'Gorman, made up primarily of juniors and seniors. 4 seniors and 1 junior in the current starting 5 for O'Gorman. Here's Caleb Terveen up top, working against Jace Woods. Back out to Austin Terveen. Bjorkman at the high post, got fouled and nailed the bucket. Bjorkman will have a chance at a 3-point play. Bjorkman does indeed complete the 3-point play. He is up to 12 now for O'Gorman. In fact, he leads all scorers with 12. Lucas Johnson spinning. Jace Woods on the drive. Second chance goes. Bjorkman back out to Terveen. Terveen on the drive, blocked by Hoffman. Up ahead, Lucas Johnson in transition for 2. Largest lead of the game at 11 now for Washington. John Lent. Rebound by Hoffman. Skip pass over. Sam Baskin will line up a 3. Can't connect. In the corner, Austin Terveen at the other end. Rebound by Johnson. Hoffman, long lead pass up ahead to Jace Woods. Back out Hoffman, straight on 3. Mooney tried to feed it down low to Lent. Hoffman with the pick, on the drive, the scoop and the finish. No one cut off Tommy Hoffman. Another timeout from Derek Roby and the Knights as this lead is now a baker's dozen.
60-second timeout, Knights.
Washington finished 4th last season, went 15-9. Lost in the Class AA semifinals to eventual state champion Mitchell. And then they lost the 3rd place game to Harrisburg in a close contest to finish 4th in the 23-24 season. Washington only 2 state championships this century, 2001 and 2003. Like O'Gorman, a veteran squad, made up primarily of juniors and seniors. And just like O'Gorman, their starting lineup, 4 seniors and a junior, the lone junior being Jace Woods. Washington coming off a hard-fought victory at Pierre on Saturday, 77-73. O'Gorman coming off a Friday night victory last week against Watertown, 79-48. Bit of a zone look here on defense for Washington as we resume play. Terveen from the elbow. Austin Terveen now in double figures with 10 for O'Gorman. Lucas Johnson driving inside, kick it back out. Johnson being hounded by Cece. Cece with the steal. Up ahead, Austin Terveen with the lay-in. Transition opportunity for the Knights. Another turnover forced by O'Gorman. As Noon Duke gets the steal. Terveen. Knight swinging around the perimeter. Here's Noon Duke on the drive. Nice find, the Lent. Blocked from behind by Tommy Hoffman.
Now in the game for the Warriors, number 3, Sam Baskin. Number 10, Brendan Verhey.
Baskin Verhey back in for Washington. In the corner, here's Camden Cece. Tate Mooney for 3. Rebound tap back out, but it's tapped to Sam Baskin. Under 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Here's Jace Woods. Johnson thought about a D3, pulled back. Duke went for the steal. Hoffman got tripped on the drive. They'll get Cece with the personal. Tommy Hoffman to the stripe. One of the best stat stuffers in this class. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists thus far. Up to 11 now for the senior Tommy Hoffman. Mentioned he was also the quarterback for the Warrior football team. He will play football at Southwest Minnesota State in Marshall next season. Marshall, Minnesota, about 90 minutes from here. Hoffman able to hit both, lead back up to 11 now for the Warriors. Mooney got his defender in the air, on the drive, had it poked away. But then Cece steals it right back. We're going to foul on Washington. They will call the foul on the floor before the shot by Cece. Here's Mooney up top. Working against Baskin. Over to Dute. Dute on the drive. Good finish by Noon Dute. Hoffman, the drive, the kick. Took a hard tumble. He was looking for Glassroof, but the pass sailed out of bounds. Lead is 9 for Washington. Caleb Terveen for 3. Off the back iron, offensive rebound Lent. Terveen had it poked away. Hoffman up ahead to Sam Baskin for 2. No. Layup off the rim. O'Gorman catches a break. They will hold for the final shot here of this third quarter. Cece looking for someone. He'll pull up. Can't connect. And that is how the third quarter will come to a close. That shot's good, but it was after the buzzer. 48-39. Washington with the lead over O'Gorman. Fourth quarter coming up after this on Live Ticket TV.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Fourth quarter about to get underway. Sioux Falls, Washington 48, O'Gorman 39. David Brown with you here on Live Ticket TV. Thanks for joining us for this O'Gorman Washington doubleheader. O'Gorman girls remained undefeated with a 70-53 victory over Washington in the first portion of this doubleheader. Warriors trying to earn a split overall here as they lead this boys matchup by 9 in the fourth quarter. Noon Dute. Second chance goes. Lead down to 7 now. Dute up to 8 points. Here's Tommy Hoffman working against Mason Clark. The hang. Can't finish. Caleb Terveen chasing down the loose ball. Mason Clark will direct the offense for O'Gorman. Dute drive. Foul before the shot. Going to get Jace Woods with the personal. That'll be his third foul.
Personal foul number 22, Jace Woods. His third personal.
Clark on the inbounds for O'Gorman. Over to Dute. Dute. Airballs the 3. Terveen able to corral it. Terveen. Good hustle, and he gets rewarded with a second chance bucket. Lead is down to 5 for Washington. Tommy Hoffman on the baseline. Stepped out of bounds. Austin Terveen. Down low to Bjorkman. Bjorkman working against Johnson. 6 straight to start this fourth quarter for the Knights. And they've cut the lead down to 3. Hoffman spin in the lane. Got hacked from behind by Dute. Hoffman was surrounded by a blue wall as he entered the lane. Hoffman off on the first. Camden Cece, John Lent back in the game for O'Gorman. Hoffman able to hit the second. Back to a two-possession lead at 4, 49-45. Here's Lent on the block to Camden Cece. Cece being hounded by Woods in the corner. O'Gorman able to get out of trouble. Austin Terveen on the drive will go to the line. Austin Terveen, a leading scorer on the season for O'Gorman. He's got 12 today. Short on the first. Terveen goes 1 of 2. Washington's lead is back down to 3. There we get Cece with the reach in. That'll be his third personal. Steal by Terveen. Nearly had it go out of bounds, but was able to re-corral it. Bjorkman back out to Terveen on the drive. We'll go back to the line. Once again, Terveen short on the first. And once again makes the second. Lead is 2. We'll have a 30-second timeout here from Jeff Tobin and the Washington Warriors. 49-47. Washington with the lead over O'Gorman here. 5:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Austin Terveen, Jackson Bjorkman, both leading O'Gorman with 14 points apiece. Chase Woods, Tommy Hoffman, 13 apiece for Washington. Lucas Johnson right behind him for the Warriors with 12 on the evening. If you notice in that Washington huddle, some of the kids wearing shirts with the ribbon on them for cancer awareness. Each student and coach was allowed to design the shirt themselves to remember friends and family who have been impacted by cancer. We resume play here. Under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. It's a 2-point edge for the home squad. Johnson on the drive. And Lucas Johnson will end up going to the line. Foul will go against Austin Terveen. No, he is second. Johnson able to splash home the first. Johnson, Woods, and Hoffman all have 13 now for Washington, and it will stay that way. He goes 1 of 2 at the line. Lead is 3 again. Here's Tatum Mooney. Over to Lent. Bjorkman driving inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Tommy Hoffman for Washington. Sprecher was looking for Johnson on the cut. Gets it to him on the baseline. Now driving toward the middle. Kick it back out. Woods in the corner. He will drive baseline. Jace Woods will go to the line. We'll get John Lent with the personal.
Personal foul number 20, John Lent, his first personal. Fourth team foul for the Knights.
Woods able to hit the first. He now leads Washington with 14 on the evening.
Number 3, Luke Boots is fouled in the game for the Knights.
Second one good. Lead back up to 5 now.
Number 10, Brendan Verhey is fouled in the game for the Warriors.
Here's Dooch working against Woods. Able to hit the short mid-range. Dooch now in double figures. Baskin to Sprecher. Rejected by Dooch. Bjorkman on the drive, kicking it out. In the corner, Caleb Terveen, in and out. Tommy Hoffman in transition for the Warriors. Back out to Hoffman. Working against Mooney, the crossover, can't finish. Dute with the board. Dute in the corner, Bjorkman. And a timeout was called by Derek Roby before the shot attempt by Bjorkman. Another 30-second timeout here for the Knights. 3 minutes to go. O'Gorman down 3. After tonight, O'Gorman will return home and take on Yankton on Saturday, January 18th. Sioux Falls, Washington will head over to the west side of town to take on Jefferson. They defeated Jefferson 72-64 back on December 30th at the President's Bowl at the Sanford Pentagon. Warriors and Cavs rematch coming up on Friday in Jefferson's gym. We resume play here. 3 minutes to go. 3-point lead for Washington, 52-49. Bjorkman in the lane. Lead is down to 1. Here's Tommy Hoffman working against Mason Clark. Baskin driving toward the middle. Down low to Johnson. Johnson back out to Baskin. Baskin will pull up. Can't connect. Loose ball chased down by Bjorkman. O'Gorman was down 9 entering the fourth quarter. They have a chance to take the lead on this possession. Bjorkman back out to Austin Terveen. Terveen directing traffic, trying to set things up. Got a screen from Dude on the drive. O'Gorman takes the lead. finger roll from Austin Terveen, and the Knights lead at 53-52 with under 2 minutes to play. They have outscored the Warriors here in this fourth quarter, 14-4. Jace Woods rejected, but they call the foul. They get Duke with the personal. Jace Woods hits the first. We're tied at 53. Nails the second. Warriors retake the lead. Tipped away by Woods. Dude able to recover in the backcourt for O'Gorman. Dude on the drive. Layup just rims out. But then a personal foul on Dude on the way back down. I believe that's the fifth team foul on O'Gorman. So Washington will be shooting. It will be Brennan Verhey. Verhey, 4 points, 5 rebounds in this ball game. First trip to the line. First one strong. Second one good. Lead is 2. 55-53, 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. We'll get another timeout from Derek Roby and the O'Gorman Knights. 1:10 to go. 2-point game.
60-second timeout. Knights.
I mentioned O'Gorman 5-2 on the season. But in their opening game, they blew a double-digit lead to Brandon Valley. Something the head coach Derek Roby lamented, saying we easily could be 6-1, but they've also played a lot of close games, so he said the pendulum probably swinging about right. But another close one here for O'Gorman down the stretch, trailing by 2 against Sioux Falls, Washington. As I mentioned, these teams split last season, each team winning on its home floor. And both those games not nearly as close as this one. Both double-digit victories for the home squad. 60-50 Washington on this floor on January 24th, 2024. 70-43 O'Gorman in their building on February 9th, 2024. We resume play here, 1:10 to go, 29 on the shot clock for the Knights. Get it into Austin Terveen in the backcourt. Austin on the drive. Can't get it to go. A lot of contact, no whistle. Under a minute remaining. Timeout here from Jeff Tobin and the Warriors. 46 and 1/10 seconds left. 25 on the shot clock. Warriors with a 2-point lead. On that last possession, Austin Terveen had to drive down the lane. Might have got caught a little too far underneath. Definitely bodies in the way, but no whistle. So now O'Gorman just has to play solid defense for one last opportunity. Chase Woods leading all scorers with 17 for the Warriors. Tommy Hoffman, Lucas Johnson have 13 apiece. Austin Terveen, Jackson Bjorkman have 16 apiece for O'Gorman. Sam Baskin leading both squads with 5 assists tonight for the Washington Warriors. We will see how Washington comes out of this timeout here. 19-second difference, 21-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 46 1/10 to go in the ball game, 25 on the shot clock. Sprecher gets it in the basket. Back out to Hoffman. Tommy Hoffman on the drive. Good defense by O'Gorman. Able to force a turnover. About a 1.5 second difference, shot clock and game clock. Under 30 seconds to go. Terveen, the kick out. We're going to have another timeout here by Derek Roby and O'Gorman. 22 seconds on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. We will see how quickly O'Gorman operates. It's always that fine line. Obviously wanting to get a basket of some kind, but you also don't want to leave Washington with too much time to respond. Then also, if you miss, you want to give enough time to foul and give yourself another opportunity. So we'll see how quickly the Knights move here. For O'Gorman, it will be Mason Clark, Jackson Bjorkman, Noon Doot, Caleb Terveen, and Austin Terveen out on the floor. Starting 5 for the Knights back out in crunch time. They get it in to Clark. Clark on the drive with the left hand. In and out. Bjorkman, the putback. We're tied. Into Hoffman, under 10 seconds to go. Tied at 55. And now Jeff Tobin will call a timeout. 7 2/10 remaining in a tie ball game. Bjorkman up to 18 points now. Nice work by O'Gorman, getting the offensive rebound and the putback. Second chance opportunities have been there this evening. We will see what Jeff Tobin draws up in that huddle for the Warriors. Remember, O'Gorman was down by 9 entering this fourth quarter. It was 48-39. They have outscored Washington 16-7 here in this fourth quarter to even the ledger at 55 apiece. Tommy Hoffman, Ben Sprecher, Jace Woods, Lucas Johnson, and Sam Baskin are the 5 out for the Warriors. 7 2/10 to go, tied at 55. Sprecher on the inbounds. Gets it into Baskin. Baskin on the baseline. Johnson in the corner. Final seconds. Got it off. Can't connect off the front iron, and we are heading to overtime. O'Gorman with some excellent defense there down the stretch to force a tough shot from Johnson. And it ends up just a hair short. So we will go to a 4-minute overtime. We will keep it right here on Live Ticket TV. Fantastic boys game here. Knights able to erase a 9-point deficit and force the extra session. Good component from both student sections here this evening, including some of the O'Gorman girls basketball players sticking around after their victory over Washington earlier this evening. What else would you expect from teams with identical records and identical score at the end of regulation? So we will have a 4-minute overtime period. Starting five once again out for both squads. Chase Woods, Jackson Bjorkman at center circle. It's Bjorkman and the Knights winning the tip here in overtime. Austin Terveen working down low, had it poked away but got it back. Mason Clark on the drive. Back out, Caleb Terveen for three. Rebound corralled by Tommy Hoffman. Lead pass up ahead to Sam Baskin. What a pass! What else would you expect from Sioux Falls, Washington's starting quarterback? Warriors strike first here in the extra frame. Dute had it poked away, and it went off his foot. Baskin nearly got caught up in the backcourt, able to get it ahead to Johnson. Now Hoffman will slow things down, set up the offense. Johnson on the drive. Verhey. Down low, Johnson. Good hands-up defense by O'Gorman. Mason Clark over to Caleb Terveen. Here's Austin Terveen, weaving through traffic. The scoop and score. Each team with a basket here in this extra session. Lucas Johnson on the drive will go to the line. They get Mason Clark with the personal. That'll be his second.
Personal foul number 10, Mason Clark. His second personal.
Johnson going to the line for two, where he is 2 of 5 tonight. Make it 3 of 6. Johnson goes 1 of 2. He's got 14. The lead is 1 here for Washington. 2 minutes to go in the first overtime. We get a foul here on Tommy Hoffman against Mason Clark. Lucas Johnson might have been a little bit banged up. He's going to the bench here for Ben Sprecher. Terveen. Sizing up Verhey. Tried to find either Clark or Cece, but it went in between them. It's a turnover for O'Gorman.
Number 4, Caleb Terveen is returning to the game for the Knights.
Hoffman into the front court for Washington. Warriors with a 1-point lead here, less than a minute and a half to go in OT. Hoffman for three. Off the back iron, rebound Caleb Terveen. Bjorkman kicks it back out to Terveen. Caleb Terveen this time with under a minute to go. Shot clock is under 10 for Mason Clark. Clark, the drive, the kick, Bjorkman nails it! It's a long two. The Knights retake the lead, 59-58. Timeout, Jeff Tobin and the Warriors. 36 and 2/10 seconds remaining. Washington down by one. It was a great drive by Clark. And he found a wide open Bjorkman after the defense collapsed on him in the lane. Game clock at 36 and 2/10 seconds. Shot clock at 30. Gorman with 4 points in this overtime. Washington with 3. It's a 59-58 edge for the Knights here. It's been a fairly clean game. Each team with less than 10 turnovers. Lucas Johnson back into the game for Washington. Along with Tommy Hoffman, Ben Sprecher, Jace Woods, and Sam Baskin. Into Hoffman in the backcourt. Hoffman driving baseline, finds a cutting Baskin. What a play! Warriors retake the lead, 60-59. We've got 15 seconds to go. Timeout O'Gorman, 11 and 7/10 remaining. We've had 3 lead changes here in overtime. Sioux Falls, Washington retakes the lead. Tommy Hoffman straddling that baseline, was able to find a cutting Sam Baskin for the lay-in. Washington up 1 here late. Jace Woods with 17, Lucas Johnson 14, Tommy Hoffman 13 for Washington. Bjorkman with 20 to lead all scorers. O'Gorman, 5 wins, 2 losses. Washington, 5 wins, 2 losses. An even matchup between 2 even teams coming down to the wire. It'll be Noon Doot on the inbounds. Jackson Bjorkman, Caleb Terveen, Austin Terveen, and Mason Clark in for O'Gorman. Into the backcourt to Clark. Under 10 seconds to go. Terveen. We're down to 5. Austin Terveen to Clark. Clark on the drive. The hang. Rejected. No, a foul. A foul was called right before time expired. They will have to check the monitor to see how much time to put back. But Mason Clark was fouled on the drive. Jace Woods with the foul. That's his 4th. They will have to check to see how much time to put back on the clock. They will put 4/10 back. Mason Clark is a 50% free throw shooter on the season. They're down 1. In and out on the first. And Jeff Tobin is going to make Mason Clark think about it here as he takes a timeout. It'll come down to this. Clark can either tie the game with his second free throw, or it's likely a Washington victory. Washington 60, O'Gorman 59, 4/10 of a second left in overtime. Mason Clark has 1 free throw remaining to tie this game. Washington student section in a frenzy. Washington crowd in a frenzy. This for the tie. And he got it. 4/10 left. Hoffman puts it up off the backboard, and we will go to a second overtime. Double OT here in Washington. Add another 4 minutes to the clock. Each team scoring 5 points in that first overtime. To recap the scoring, Jace Woods has 17, Lucas Johnson 14, Tommy Hoffman 13 for Washington, Jackson Bjorkman 20, Austin Terveen 18, Noon Doot with 10 for the Knights. Each team with 1 timeout here in this second overtime. We've had clutch plays all around. We get 4 more minutes of some incredibly entertaining and competitive basketball. The respective starting fives remain out there for both sides. And once again, it's O'Gorman winning the tap here in overtime number 2. Terveen lost the ball. Fight for the loose ball on the floor. Tie-up possession arrow in favor of Washington. The only person in real foul trouble is the guy with the ball, Tommy Hoffman. He has 4. A lot of players with 3, but Hoffman the only one with 4. Hoffman spinning. Can't connect. Mason Clark into the front court for O'Gorman. Woods went for the steal on Doot. Doot, the Euro, and the finish. What a move by Noon Doot. Lucas Johnson left it short. Verhey follows it up. Clark waiting for the offense to set up. Doot, the drive, Kick out. Terveen, corner three. Rainbow shot goes in. It's a three for Austin Terveen. First long distance shot in quite a while for either side. Here's Sam Baskin. Had it poked away and stolen. Mason Clark slows things down for the Knights. 2 minutes to go in overtime number 2. Shot clock under 10 for Austin Terveen. Down low, Bjorkman, the feed, Clark gets the lay-in at the expiration of the shot clock. It's a 5-point lead for the Knights. Johnson had it poked away. Verhey got fouled on the way up. Brennan Verhey, 7 points, 7 rebounds this evening, 1 of 2 at the line. First one off the front iron. Second one no good. Fight for the loose ball, corralled by Bjorkman for O'Gorman. And then a foul on Jace Woods, and that will be his 5th. So Washington's leading scorer, Jace Woods, has just fouled out. Ben Sprecher comes in for Woods. It'll be Bjorkman at the line for O'Gorman. Bjorkman up to a game-high 21 now. Offensive rebound fought for, but lost out of bounds by Caleb Terveen. $1:15 to go. Warriors need to get some buckets in a hurry. Hoffman for 3. You bet! "30-second timeout here by Washington. Make that a full timeout. The scoreboard reads 69-65. It should be 68-65. Because Bjorkman only made 1 of 2 free throws. They may be checking that score right now, because there is some confusion on the Washington bench. And they have corrected the score. It is 68-65 O'Gorman. $1:07 to go in overtime number 2. That last 3 from Tommy Hoffman cut the O'Gorman lead in half. It's a 3-point game again, 68-65. $1:07 to go in overtime number 2. Hoffman up to 16 points now. Washington's leading scorer, Jace Woods, was 17, just fouled out. $1 minute to go in second overtime. steal by Hoffman on the drive and the lay-in. Lead is down to 1. 68-67. About a 10-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Austin Terveen being guarded by Brennan Verhey. Terveen, the drive, the kick, Bjorkman. Off, rebound Verhey. 15 seconds left, Washington down 1. They don't have a timeout. We're under 10 to go. Hoffman, working off a screen, lost it. Johnson got it back. Hoffman, 3, short. Rebound Bjorkman, and the game is over. O'Gorman survives in double overtime, 68-67. Tommy Hoffman with 5 points in the final minute to cut the lead to 1, but he couldn't hit the final shot. O'Gorman improves to 6-2 overall. Washington falls to 5-3. Fantastic game here in early January on Live Ticket TV. It is the Knights over the Warriors by 1 in double overtime. O'Gorman returns home to take on Yankton on Saturday the 18th. Washington will travel to the west side of town and face Sioux Falls Jefferson on Friday the 17th. Jackson Bjorkman, Austin Terveen leading O'Gorman with 21 points apiece. Jace Woods leading Washington with 17. Thanks to our crew led by Hannah Rowe, Ashlyn McPhee, and Carly Brozick. For everyone else on this Live Ticket TV broadcast, I'm David Brown. Good night from Sioux Falls, Washington.